Welcome to Game and Chill.
I'm your host, Rodrigo.
And I'm your host, Talon.
Ready to play some games?
Get on. Always trying to get at. This bitch does not have a job. This bitch sits in her house all day and just posts videos of herself smoking weed. And then she's like, I'm gonna change the world. I am love.
I mean,
and
you know, good for her for being ambitious, but like, you're not gonna change the world by
ambitious. She doesn't do anything. She just
ambitious
sits in
in
the house all day.
In the sense that she's like, I'm gonna change the world. Like, you know, good for her for being all like, yeah, gonna like, I have a like, you know, whatever. But she's not gonna do shit. Like not.
You want to hear what really, where it really started to annoy me? Because I've known of her for a while. She fucking posted the other day, like 2 days ago. So she went to like some other state to meet some guy.
Yeah.
That like flew her there.
Oh no.
And like, she starts out like she goes there, and she's posting like, oh, I love this man, like my new boyfriend is so awesome, I love him so much. And literally like the day she went and met this guy. And then like 3 days later, she's like, fuck this. People just don't, like, I just love people so much that they don't know how to handle themselves anymore. And I'm like, oh, it sounds like you're fucking insane.
That shit crazy, yeah. I mean,
and then she's like, I really need everybody to give me money so I can come home.
So I can smoke weed.
So she could come home.
She was
apparently
stuck.
This guy was like, I'm not gonna drive you to the airport to catch your flight. And I was like, you don't even have enough money to pay for an Uber?
Yeah, what the hell? Like, how does she pay for her kids?
That's what well, she lives at home with her parents,
no.
and they take care of them while she sits in her room and smokes weed all day and posts videos of herself listening to music and like doing her hair and shit. That's all she does all day, every day. And like, a bunch of people fucking gave her money, and I'm like
straight up?
Yeah. She's like, thank you to everybody who like gave me enough money to make it home. I'm like, why are people giving you money? Like,
yeah,
you do nothing. You're like the most uncontributing person to society. But anyway,
I guess she made kids.
She also just posts all day, and it's like,
oh no.
Like, what? Why? People don't care. I'm sorry, but yet again, you get like 4 likes on your post, and it's from the same like 4 creepy dudes.
I was about to say just some dudes that. Yep. I was literally about to say
just like these random guys who you can clearly tell she's never met before that are just trying to fuck, and it's like
they're like sending her money and shit. She's like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. And then she posted, like, if anybody needs a love session when I get back, let me know and I'll put you in my calendar. And I'm like,
what? Like to fuck? Or is she like counseling people?
Like a session of like her being the embodiment of love for other people so they can like feel better about themselves, I guess. That's stupid.
A hookup?
She doesn't fuck them, apparently. They just like talk. And probably smoke weed. That's stupid.
You have me telling. There's few things in this world, because the way my mind works, it rambles on for like infinity if there's like content to talk about. I'm at a loss of words here, man. I don't know what the fuck to say. This bitch sounds batshit fucking crazy, and like
I think she is.
I don't know what to say, dude. Like.
I think she's like clinically
so confused.
Insane. She has to be.
We just started. What's up, chat? This is.
What's up, chat?
This is welcome back to Game and Chill. Well, actually, welcome to.
Welcome back. Welcome to Game and Chill, boys.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. So that's an interesting story. That's hilarious. But we have a lot. So anyway. I think this is gonna be our unofficial official first episode. And
welcome to Game and Chill. This is episode 10/1.
Honestly, this is episode 1 divided by 10. Or no, 10 divided by 1.
1/10.
The 10, yeah, 1.
This is episode .1. 1/10.
I think it's like 10. I don't know. Basically, there's a lot
like
to touch
10
on.
It's 10
Chat.
and a bonus episode, but then there's actually no episodes.
Well, there's 2, technically 3. There's a third. The third one's the bonus, and then 2 of them are like actual episodes. So like,
Ooh.
chat. So like, are we gonna release? I think this one's gonna release first, and then we're gonna do like
this
the
has
next
gotta
ones.
be first.
This one has to be the first one,
Yeah.
otherwise it doesn't make sense. Okay, so first of all, to touch on things. Obviously, this is the first episode. Thanks for listening. The intro played, so you know that was cool. With Talon and I took some time to play that intro. That intro is sweet, and we're probably gonna edit it or some shit in the future and like make it even cooler. Or,
Yeah,
like,
it'll
more
probably
pertaining to
only
things.
be like the first so many episodes, and then it'll probably switch to something more cooler, I guess. I don't know. That was so bad. More cooler.
More cooler.
We'll probably switch it eventually, but we came up with that. Thought it was cool, so hope you guys also like that.
It is cool though, like not to pat ourselves on the back, but you know we put some good thought into it. I think we did pretty well with it.
I thought so too.
Yeah, but anyway, I guess to start off, this is a podcast Talon and I wanted to make. Are we gonna like say why we're here or like?
Just say whatever we want.
Yeah, that's true. We can edit it out later.
Here?
We're here because honestly we like it's an excuse to hang out and like spend time together, and we get to play games, and then we also get to leave behind like low-key a legacy. Like I want my kids to like listen to these episodes when I'm older. They can be like, Dad, what the fuck? I think that'd be kind of funny. And then this is also kind of just like we're gonna be telling stories, we're gonna be giving our opinions on things, you know, and like these are memories that are gonna hold for, you know, God knows how long, until the internet dies, until the sun blows up. Pretty much.
Yeah.
So
chat, we want this to be super like interactive. So if there's like things you want us to talk about or things that you'd like want to see us try to do to the podcast, like we want to take suggestions. We want to constantly be like improving things and getting better. Like we've never really done anything like this, so this is just us doing it.
Well, we've been doing this for the past 2 months, but that's I'll get into that in a second.
Yeah, we'll get into that in a sec. So first, I feel like we got it. So chat, we're gonna play like a variety of games.
Right now, it's just Rocket League because
right now we've been rocking some Rocket League. Give you guys something to watch while you're listening to us bullshit because we do not live close enough to be able to do like a video type thing right now. Maybe someday we could change that, but right now it's not really possible.
Well, it's possible, it'd just be way too much work. You know?
It'd be really hard.
It would be really
also
difficult.
like we want to be able to play different games that we can like set goals in. So for example, Rocket League, like right now we really want to get to platinum and ranked, and that has
we've
really
had our ups and downs.
We pretty much ride between gold 3 and plat 1.
Yeah.
The goal is that we're gonna get into plat solidified sooner than later.
And then the whole thing about game and chill is that I know it's game and chill, but we want it to be like maybe sometimes we'll just straight up play a game, like a let's play kind of deal. Maybe sometimes we'll just chill in like the same room. We have an episode where we do just chill in the same room. That's the chill aspect of the podcast. And then sometimes
they're
we'll
much
do
different
both.
vibes.
You know, like we want to be able to like, be broad in our things, but there's always something to, you know, talk about or something to do. Well, like of course with any podcast. Also, the reason we call you chat is just that's what we're gonna call you. We video games, chat.
Yeah, we were going with that, and that's what it was. If you guys don't want to be chat and you want to unionize and change your name, we will take that. But for now, you're chat.
They're little shits if they don't want to be called chat.
Dude, they're gonna unionize and like, become the craziest thing. That's gonna be like impossible to refer to them as.
Somehow we're gonna end up paying them for the naming scheme in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, whatever you guys come up with, you gotta know that means it's ours. Like you're giving
You're
us whatever
agreeing.
you collectively become.
You are,
And
by
if you
listening to this
come in way
podcast, you're
late
agreeing to a
and
contract.
for some reason you're all the way back to this episode, I'm sorry, but I guess you just got fucked because the early on people are gonna be the ones that figure this out.
Yeah,
so.
pretty much. But like, we'll be flexible as we go. And we do want to be interactive with our audience. Like, if you guys do have ideas, like, I'm not saying Talon and I are knowledgeable on everything that's ever existed, but and like, it's not like we
No,
have the
we're
best
experts.
takes either. Oh yeah, no, we have master's degrees in like everything. And like,
Everything we say is 100% fact.
and it's not like our takes on things are like, like the best takes. But I feel like Talon and I like to run off on tangents and like really dive into some topics. So, and we're fighting the BBCs. The fuck?
Yo, guys, first game.
First
the
game,
BBCs.
the BBCs. Okay.
All right, so I feel like first we got to talk about how we met and like
from the way beginning.
why. I feel like yeah, just so that they know like what's the relationship here.
What's popping? Yeah, sure. I guess as far as like, I'll say it from my point of view. So this was back in
and
like
I'll add in.
Yeah. So this is back in like I was in middle school. Talon was in high school. I think I was in.
No.
No. We were both in middle school.
I was in 8th.
Yeah, we were both in middle school. And I remember one time,
baby.
Yeah, band class. We were both percussionists, drummers, I guess, if you like for pep band specifically. But at this point, I didn't. I was the cymbal kid. Like I was clashing them shits back and forth like it was nobody's business. Which was, I think part of the reason why, like, I like to think, or not I like to think, I think that I have hearing damage because I forget to wear, like, ear protection at concerts I go to. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, all those times, like, clashing cymbals in front of me during pep band probably gave me just, if not more, hearing loss. I have tinnitus.
There's a chance, yeah. I definitely am doing good still.
With hearing?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, I low-key have tinnitus. But regardless, Talon always played like the drum kit because our band teacher, I think, I don't know, trusted you the most to play it. Like you were.
She knew that I was like had taken lessons, and I had like played and like she had seen me play before because like I don't remember what I did. There was some reason that I played. So like pretty much everybody kind of knew that like I played the drums.
That was good enough excuse to let him play them during pep band.
Yeah, and so they just like assigned pep band to me because I played like one song and was like significantly better than the person who had been playing them.
Wasn't it the one girl? Like she kind of had like an alt look to it. Yeah, she wasn't bad at it, of course, but Talon was like better, And you guys switched every now and then, I'm sure, from my memory.
We would switch at first because I would just let her play like the easier songs because that was like really all she had ever done. So like otherwise she just like couldn't really be involved, and I didn't want to like I wasn't by any means like trying to take this. Like it all just was like kind of put on me, and then I went with it,
Yeah, so here I am in 7th grade, and I'm like, man, I kind of want to play the because like I took, not that I took lessons or anything, but I took time to learn how to play, and I was actually like I got to a point where I would go to the band teacher's like lesson hours, and I'd play for her, and she'd be like, you're actually doing like pretty well. Like you're coming along well, and all that. And like I had rhythm down, I had a beat down. I could hold the rhythm for once, which is something that, you'd think would be bare bones to do when you're playing the drums. But I guess it was something really hard for a lot of people back then. So I learned how to do that. And then came the day when I see Talon playing again for like the 80th time. And I'm like, man, I kind of want to play. So I go up to him and I'm like, fully expecting him to say no. Because from my perspective, it always seemed like you hogged it. That was just from my perspective,
Yeah, no, I was just like told to do it. Like Miss was just like, do this.
Yep.
Because and then like obviously like yeah, at a point like I just got comfortable and like kind of knew that that was just what I was good at.
That was
so,
your
like,
that was your role pretty much, yeah, for pep band. Like you show up, you play the drums, you leave, kind of deal. You enjoy the rest of the game for free. Like, you know, that's how it be. And that, you know, from a seventh grader's perspective, like, you know, what the fuck is a seventh grader gonna think? So I go up to him fully expecting him to, like, you know, say no and like kind of be a dick about it. I'm like, hey, do you mind it? Like, can I play like the drum kit for this next song? And you were like, oh yeah, for sure. Like, absolutely, go for it. Like incredibly nice. I was incredibly shocked at the fact that you were like so more than willing. You were encouraging to let me like play, and I was just like,
because I
whoa.
knew that you had been like practicing. Like at this point, I didn't really know. I don't even think we had really like talked.
That was the first time we interacted in my mind.
But I think it is. I'm pretty sure that was the first time we like interacted. But I knew that like, because I think you had like sat down like at the beginning or something, so I knew you could like play. There was some reason, I don't remember exactly what it was, but I do know that I knew you knew how to play the drums.
That's wild because I had never played the kit before, like for Pep. As far as I remember, you know, I could be wrong.
No, I don't think you had for like Pep Band, but I think like just in like like at the beginning when you just like walk in. Like I think one time I came in, or like I came in while you were up there with Miss or something. There was like some way that I knew that like you knew what you were doing.
Mm-hmm. That's wild.
So I was like, yeah, I don't give a shit. And then I was like, yeah, go for it. Like, cause like that was exciting to me because I didn't have like no one else even like remotely knew how to play, and I was like actually knew what I was doing, you know.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's crazy. I had no idea you knew that. Mm-hmm. But I go up, I talk to him. That was the first time we talked. And
after that, we just like started talking in band class, didn't we?
Yeah, we were like more interactive.
Because then I was like, well, this guy's cool. Like he knows what's up.
Mm-hmm. So then we start like, and we both. What's funny is that we both like did our respective parts in band class like really well. And that kind of gave us like the liberty to fuck around, because we would dick, and it was funny because our band teacher knew we would like fuck around like all the time, but we still were on our shit like all the time. So we were like reliable, even though we fucked around all the time. We were like reliable.
Never fucked up. That was the thing. Like when we started playing, we were always ready to go. Like we never missed a part. We were always on our shit.
Always on beat, always doing it well. Like, you know, you name it. Of course, there were other kids around us that, you know, did fuck around as well. But
that we were definitely like fucking around with.
But... yeah. But yeah, so he and like Talon and I start like forming pretty much like a friendship at this point. And we kind of just like went from there. I remember like the time we actually like, hung out outside of school was when you and were walking house to house trying to invite this one girl to come play like zombie tag with you guys.
Ooh, I don't remember that, to be honest.
Really? You guys went like house to house?
I mean, I remember
my
like
neighborhood.
I mean, we did that a lot. So
really?
I mean, yeah, it was just like fuck it, we got to get somebody to do something.
That's funny. And it came to a point where like you guys got to my house, and then you're like, hey, is this person your sister? And I'm like, no. You guys were like, well, you want to come like play zombie tag? And I'm like, sure. And up until that point, I like, you know, didn't really go out. I had like friends that I would do stuff with.
I do remember this day because I remember we walked all the way to that development, like while everybody else was just waiting.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Because we didn't have cars. I don't know if you guys biked, but I think I biked.
No, we walked. Yeah, I think you biked. We walked. I think. Maybe we biked. I don't know.
I don't remember.
I don't think we did.
But anyway, yeah. So from that point on, Talon and I just like became pretty good friends. And we ended up finding out that we liked the same kind of music. Like Talon already liked rock music. I knew I liked rock music. I just didn't know what rock music was. Like
you just like didn't know any bands. Mm-hmm. But once we started hanging out, then we like, I mean, we would always like hang out and listen to music or whatever in game.
Yep, one of the main points of our friendship was like playing COD Zombies and like listening to music. We would just like run shit for like hours at a time.
Dude, that fucking song.
We don't talk about that. We do, but not right. Chat.
Not right now.
If you come across this song, it is the song to play.
We literally beat what was up to that point unbeatable for us with that song playing.
Yeah, for pretty much what was unbeatable to us at that point in time, with that song on repeat, mind you, in the background, we got it. We beat it. It was absolutely insane. And like Talon
and then we blue screened like immediately as the cutscene started, so we didn't even get to see the cutscene.
That's true.
But yeah, that's a story for another day. Zombies as a whole, I think. But yeah, so that was
like the first time we met.
We were what?
Oh, dude, I couldn't tell you.
How old would we have been? Was it 14 and 13 or 14 and 15?
I feel like it would have been 14 and 15.
I kind of, well, 15 would be freshman year, wouldn't it?
Because, like, fuck. So, like, 18, 17, 16, 15. Yeah.
So we were 14 and
13. Yeah, probably at that time. Jeez.
Damn. And now we're 23 and 22, and I'm almost... well, no.
We're both 23.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, but I'm almost 24.
Yeah.
I forget, because there's always, like, that gap, but
mm-hmm.
there's, like, this little bit of the year where there isn't.
We're closer in age than...
Not about that.
Yeah, I always forget how, like, we're closer in age than... But yeah.
But yeah, so... well, then, so we ended up going to the same college together, too.
Yep.
Not, like, necessarily intentionally, but also, like...
But it ended up working out that way. For like dozens of reasons, including like COVID University. But that, you know, again, stories for another day. But we got to a point where, like, recently, Talon and I were like thinking, like, oh yeah, we can make a podcast. I feel like, I don't know if we said it seriously at first. So recently, Talon and I, well, recently is the way to put it, a couple months ago, I want to say back starting in October, maybe? So
October or November.
I'd say October, because November was when
I think it was October, because we kind of just talked about it for a while, and then we were like, okay, let's start trying it.
Yeah, we were like kind of not reminiscing. We were kind of like touching on the idea of making a podcast, because like we play a lot and we have like all these funny things we say, and we go down like weird rabbit holes, and like we go off on tangents. We talk a lot. Yo, what the hell? This is chat. You're in for a treat for this first episode. Low key, this makes me feel kind of better about like it happening, because like it kind of feels like it was meant to be almost. As weird as that seems.
No, I agree. So yeah, let's get into what happened. So basically, it's all gone.
It's all gone, chat.
Everything is gone.
Well, half of it is gone, but it may as well be everything.
Rod is gone.
I'm gone, chat.
Rod went home.
Down the fucking drain. I got deported, chat. It's okay, I'm Mexican. I can say that. Not actually. Like, so basically what happened was, I don't know what happened, but I'll explain as best as I know. I record using an Elgato. It's the HD60 that came out back in like fucking 2012, maybe earlier than that. The fuck knows, right? Like, goodness me. I've used it for so long, and it works. Yeah, it's not the best quality. Like, it's okay for what it is, you know. Like, it gets the job done. And that's what we've been recording our videos on. I get both commentary, so my audio, and then I get Talon's audio and the game audio simultaneously through the Elgato. But anyway, from like, yeah, that's the Elgato. Talon got me one, like the HD60X, which is basically for next gen gaming, whatever. It's cool. It's pretty fucking sick, and it works really well. The only problem is that I think for some reason or other, having connected it and then established its presence on my computer, or on my laptop, I should say, somehow ended up erasing the commentary, not the videos, mind you, just the commentary. So just my audio from my laptop. And I thought that I was like at fault for it, because like when you record with the Elgato, it makes a separate file of the entire of like all the details of the video, and then it splits them up and puts them somewhere else as well in like a different export. It basically makes 2 copies of the same file, but they're like kind of different. So one of them I don't need, so I always delete that one. And it doesn't do anything to affect any of like the other files. They're not connected in any way. So I thought that maybe me having deleted those like did something, but I remember I was editing a video like the day before this happened, and I had my audio in it, and then I would go in and my audio isn't there anymore. So I'm not sure. Some way or other, it's all gone, chat. So we've pretty much lost like how many? If this is technically the 10th, then 9.
So we technically lost
8,
6
7.
episodes because we had 2 in person and then like an extra thing.
That's true. So we've technically lost 6 episodes. That's like 2 months worth of shit, chat.
There's a lot happened.
Stuff. A lot happened.
Yeah.
Like we talked about so much.
But it's okay. So essentially how we're gonna kind of fix it is we might like touch back on some of the things we talked about.
Mm-hmm.
But
or we could even just like brief
obviously
them
the conversation
too.
Will be different. Some of them will probably be able to make it better, like some of the ideas we had done. So it'll be cool.
Either way, but I think it's pretty cool regardless. Like being able to go back and like possibly do them from a different perspective now, you know?
Yeah, agreed.
Like I'm fucking hurt that we lost all that and all that data. But you know, what do you do? There's no use crying over spilt milk. It's already been spilt. It's not like we're gonna lick the ground for it. And here's like the faint touch of hope, like the faintest light of hope in the darkness here, is that I downloaded like a file recovery thing on my laptop, and in an effort to recover the files, because you know, had they been deleted early, like they still probably would be a good way to get them back. The thing is, they don't exist in that service. Like it dug through my hard drives and found stuff from like a year ago. But yeah, so the faintest ray of hope is that they're somewhere lost on my hard drive. Because if they're not there, then they've got to be somewhere, right? Like they can't just you cannot create nor destroy. You can't create nor destroy matter in the world. And that kind of applies, well, not that I know, I'm no expert, to like files as well. You cannot physically permanently get rid of a file. It will be somehow on your hard drive. It'll just be overwritten by other files. It cannot actually straight up just disappear. So it exists somewhere, just God knows where it is. But in the faintest ray of hope that I end up finding them, maybe we'll release them. No, for sure we'll release them if we find them. But otherwise, you know, what do you do? Up until then, we're just gonna keep on chugging along, making better content as we go.
So yeah, boys, it's gonna be a ride. This episode wasn't really like funny, I guess.
It was informative.
I mean, we have to let you know what's going on.
Our first episode wasn't like too humorous either, but it was like informative as to what we were gonna do, like our goals and what we wanted for the podcast.
So yeah, so like I mean, even from that, like in that we kind of only talked about like, I mean, we talked about playing like only a couple different games, but since then we've kind of decided we kind of want to be able to play more like story-driven games too, that we can then like kind of work through. But we want to, I mean, obviously it's going to be like stuff that's 2-player.
Mm-hmm. Or at least like we can play together anyway. Like I feel like we could play the I feel like we could play like the Sly games or the Metroid games, both of which are Talon and I's favorite respective games.
Oh yeah, and then we can either like, I mean, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, like we could, that's something we could do. Ooh. Damn, dude. He finessed me, bro. Check this shit out.
Yeah, these guys are really good.
Mm-hmm.
This is Plat 1.
This is Plat 1. What the fuck? But whatever.
Yeah, there's like no way.
I guess
maybe
maybe
it's got to be like in their placement matches or something.
Maybe we like need to learn how to do this shit.
Maybe we do, but
well, yeah, we absolutely have to. But it's a process.
The thing is, I'm just like, when I do get to hop on, it's like I don't want to just sit and like not even actually get to play. But,
Yeah,
like,
I
that's what I'm
don't.
gonna have to do to get better.
I don't want to just fucking train all day.
And it depends how good we want to get. Like if we're
That's
just
true.
trying to,
Hey, our goal right now is plat.
yeah.
So,
Hey,
hey,
fuck yeah.
we could do two
There we
more in
go.
45 seconds. Nice. But yeah, Chet. So like that's basically
Yeah,
everything
so-
that's been, going on. Well, to summarize anyway. We went through a lot. We went through a lot of conversation. We went through Talons like dogs. Uh that's a whole thing. Maybe you could retell it. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like I don't know. It's kind of I don't think we'll get back because they're
This the
dogs.
dogs. Yeah, that was an inside joke too. I guess we can explain one of them. So we have. Did we ever even explain the Matt angle in like any of those episodes though?
No.
Okay, well
It
then it
just,
can
like,
remain
happens.
mysterious. The Matt angle. Chat. All you need to know is that the Matt angle exists, and it is one of the new forms
It's
of physics.
basically the perfect angle. It's our...
it's not even the perfect angle. It's just the fact that the angle exists is the Matt angle.
Yeah. There's always a mad angle.
There is always an angle, Matt. And take that for what you will.
That was the mad angle, bro.
He low key kind of put it in though. I don't know if that was technically Matt angle.
It was going in if he didn't hit it though.
That's true, Matt. That was the angle. But basically, to describe the Matt angle is to say the ball is in one area and you come in and you're like, "There's no way there's an angle." Matt, yes way, there's an angle.
It's not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen. They're gonna hold us from it.
They're letting us.
Get it, Talon. Get it. Make them regret their fucking choice.
No, now they're just gonna like ball up on us and make us look bad for 10 seconds. Yo.
Yo, they didn't think I was gonna get that. Fuck
Okay.
you. Fuck you. Yeah, you see that? Fuck yourself. Sorry, chat.
Throw
This
'em
is
up.
throw them up. All right, Talon, let's do this. Make them regret giving us the chance to catch up.
The chance. Yep. Yep. Don't play with us. We don't play games.
We don't.
List of things Slippy doesn't fucking play is games.
He left? What a fucking prick.
They both did.
Why would
dude.
you leave?
They still got the win.
That's kind of weird. I don't know. I mean, hey, if that gets you off, like, who am I to say, to say
Yeah.
no? But
All
yeah,
right, well,
you were right.
Plat
Fucking
one, Div one.
was in his fucking
Yeah, he was smurfing. He's good. He's good as fuck.
Yeah, he's pretty good. I wouldn't say good as fuck, but he's good.
Pretty fucking good.
We
Because like
kinda-
that back half of the game, I think they were kind of just letting us back into it.
Okay,
I don't
but
think we,
that
like-
last shot
That
though.
last one was
That was-
they
that
were
was
not
us.
thinking that was gonna happen.
So chat,
Never
you
give
from
up.
right now you can only see we low key almost had the same score again. So chat, from here you can kind of see we both have like obviously our own perspective in the game. Right now you're only seeing my perspective because I'm the one with like the hardware. At some point Talon's gonna get like a computer, and then I'll give him
Ordering it next week.
and then I'll give him my HD60. Unless you want an HD60X, Talon, that's up to you.
I mean, do you think it would be better to just get that?
I mean, I don't know. I have a thing where like if I'm not making money off it, I don't feel the need to like buy the upgrade. So,
Yeah.
but that's up to you. Also,
I
the
guess
software
so, to
doesn't
do
exist.
all my other-
So, on their website, like for the one I have, for some reason the software isn't available. So, take that as you will. I don't really know if it's available somewhere or if it's like permanently gone. I guess we'd have to look. So we don't
Yachts.
really like one of them's yeah. So we don't really have a topic for right now, but that's kind of like the thing. So we've missed out on like a lot of content pretty much. Chat.
But essentially what we do is trade off picking topics.
every week.
Sometimes we do like we talk about multiple. Obviously, like we always kind of just talk about a bunch of things, but sometimes we talk about like a few topics, or sometimes it's like one better topic, I guess, or like longer lived topic. That's like something that we would want to make more interactive, like we were saying.
We've been through a lot too. We've been through Halloween, we've been through Thanksgiving, Christmas, the New Year.
Yeah, we missed like all the holidays now. That's all right. Now we'll start fresh.
Yeah, it's true. We are starting with the whole New Year. We were rattled. We got our asses low key kind of handed to us by the last dudes.
Yeah.
My heart was kind of racing.
Even though it went to overtime, I'm not gonna lie, it did not feel like we deserved to be in overtime in that game.
We still were there though. Nothing you can do about it now.
Still there, which maybe that means we're getting better. I don't know, or they really were just fucking with us.
I mean, like again, that last shot they were not expecting to go in. 100%, I could tell you.
Yeah, no, there's no way they could have just expected that we were gonna pull that off. We hadn't done that all game.
Yep. So in case the intros didn't do it justice, chat, like we worked hard on that. My name's Rodrigo. I'm 23 years old. I'm still in college, and I'm pursuing a degree in computer science.
My name's Talon. I'm a lead nuclear medicine technologist. I just graduated last year. I'm 23 as well.
Hopefully the next episode is like funny or some shit. Maybe we'll even just continue it off of this one, but you know, we'll see what we end up doing.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, but anyway, thanks for being here. Thanks for joining us on our journey that never technically did exist. The lost journey of the pod.
The lost journey of the pod. The pod of destiny.
The pod of destiny, bro. Thanks for joining us on the pod of destiny. We make the best episodes, but we don't remember how they went. This is not the greatest episode. Oh no. This is just a tribute. Couldn't remember.
We should definitely call
That's
it
hilarious.
The greatest podcast in the world for
the first. Oh my gosh. All right, chat. We'll see you.
Bye, chat.